The hard part is like remembering where the lungs are.
So now we are recording, Jan. We are running. We are good to go. We're going to walk out here. We're going to go pick the first 2 contestants, and they're going to have like a walk of shame. But they're going to be carried, though.
Yeah, I'm going to carry them upside down. Biggest thing you got to remember when you're doing it, of course, is making sure that the animals are taken care of. But when you're getting ready to do this process, you want to make sure you have everything you need at hand.
Yes.
From knives, cutting boards, bleach, water.
Of course, of course. And chickens.
Chickens, of course.
We've got to have the chickens.
We did it before the old-fashioned way without the chicken plucker, which was a lot more work, so we invested in that machine, which makes it so much nicer.
And we can't let them out of this fenced-in area.
No, we can't let them out of the fenced-in area because those guys, the big chickens, the layers, would come or they would get out, and then we would have a big area to have to deal with. So you go in.
Okay. We go in. They're not real bright.
They're really slow, so you want to turn them upside down and hold on to those like that. They'll eventually stop.
Okay. Poor thing. Okay.
A bigger group would be better.
Really?
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, you can just kind of.
We don't want to freak them out.
Oh, and be careful of the hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually.
Who's next?
Close this.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Use that. Turn them upside down by the leg. See how this one has calmed down?
Yeah.
And you just make sure there's nobody by the gate.
Sorry, pal.
They have water out here, so if they get parched, they have water, and then you can close the gate.
And then I will take that.
You'll take that.
Okay.
And I will close the gate up again.
Poor things. But this is what
it's nice when you can leave the big gate open, but we would have had to have been out here at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And you typically don't want to put your birds that you've let out back in the morning.
No, you don't. Then we're going to take it over to the post where the cones are. Now, I know Ken has explained to you what they do. They were settled. Sometimes you have to pull the head down.
And you're going to watch, well, you got
watch your fingers.
Yeah, normally what I do is I'll have you put your hand over it.
Yeah.
Ken is going to dunk the chicken in water that's between 130 and 170 degrees from, God, what was it, 10 seconds to, one said to 2 minutes, depending upon the heat. That loosens the feathers, so we can, once we put them into the chicken plucker, it takes off the feathers a lot easier. Whatever's left from that, I will hand pick myself before I go in and
start
cutting and gutting and like that. But be careful. We cut off the feet. There's supposed to be a clean out underneath it. There's an on and off, and so you
Yes, and I didn't let go long enough.
Sometimes we'll redunk them and put them back in.
Yeah.
Just depends. He's going to determine what's good, and then that goes from him to me.
Yeah.
And then I will get that bird. I grab the extra feathers, the pin feathers off the chest if they're there, around the feet. I don't worry about the neck, and I don't really worry about here. As long as they're dirty, I do. But the final process is what I would do would be when I would bag them, I would make sure they're as clean as possible. Occasionally you'll find a feather or a little hair there.
So how did you get this job? Of all the jobs, the grabbing them and putting them in the machine and slitting their necks in this job, cleaning them?
This job was, I was like, generally as a woman, you know more about cutting up a chicken,
Yeah.
butchering a chicken, and sectioning a chicken. So, of course, natural is that I get to do this. A friend of mine that I have, Tracy, she works in a lab, and so she would actually use a scalpel to do this.
Oh.
And she was really good with it, so it was kind of funny. But yeah, we would sit and we would clean the chickens, and then the guys would do the other stuff, the catching and the defeathering and all that. So it was kind of funny. We're going to be donating the wings to a family member,
Oh, okay.
and along with the liver, I believe.
All the wings?
All of the wings. We generally don't eat the wings. This is like the hard part as well, because when you,
Well, yeah, because you have to stay caught up, right?
yeah, and sometimes he'll slow down, which gives him a bit of a breather to.
And how long does this whole process take from start to finish?
We try to do it in about 3 to 4 hours. We try to like get it done by noonish.
Quick. And all this jerking around is because their heart's trying to find blood.
Yeah.
They're not doing it because it hurts. Yeah, that's
Got a little bit of chunk on you.
where it goes.
Chunk.
We want to farm.
Chunky.
They come out pretty easy. But
I know. They do have some pretty large talons. Those aren't talons. Chickens don't have
Their
talons.
nails.
Yeah, I know.
Fingernails.
Yeah.
Okay. There's probably a faster way to do this, but since, again, I don't know what I'm doing, we're just gonna do this. And then these are not regular scissors, these are Gerber bone cutting.
Oh, that's good. That's helpful.
Yeah, I use these to do the spatchcock on turkey, so this will cut through bone real fast. Oh, looks good.
Yeah, looks good to me.
Put them there.
Well, here I am. I wanted to let you know exactly what 25 or 23 chickens looks like in the freezer. 2 of them didn't seal in the bag, so we ended up cooking those in the crock pot, and I froze those up just the other day. Here's what 25 birds will do. It sure looks good. We could have gone a little bit longer on the wait, you know, feeding them for another week or so, but we'd already planned it out and we had people coming to help. So we did that. The birds weighed about an average of 3 to 5 pounds, which is good. We had no issues really. We got it done actually in about 3 hours. And then it took maybe another 30 minutes of cleanup and finishing up bagging. So it was really, really fast. So when you have somebody that is there, they know how to help, and they do a good job helping, and they figured out, let's get it done. That's what we did. If you have any questions, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comment in the bottom or in the comments, and we'll be happy to get back with you. Again, thanks for watching.